Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing the empties and purges for the months of August and September. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. If you don't know already, this is pretty much the stuff that I've used for my beauty boxes, stuff that I've ordered, and I'm just going through showing you what I've actually used up, telling you what I remember about it performing, and that's pretty much what this is for. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with my sheet mask and stuff first. So the first thing I have here was the Grace and Stella anti-wrinkle energizing eye mask. Now I used one and then I gave the rest of it away. It actually came in a pack. I think there was about 20 in the pack. But the reason I did not keep this is it made my eyes tingle and burn and itch in a way that's not good. And when I've used products that done that in the past, it usually ends up giving me rashes. And so I couldn't keep it on long because of the way it felt, and I passed it along to somebody else. So if you have sensitive skin, be aware of that. But otherwise, it's not a bad product. It just doesn't work for my skin. So that is that. Now I've used this one before, and I do like the sheet mask because it has like things that you hook over your ears so you can wear it around and do stuff around the house and not have to worry about it falling off. The issue I had with these is I don't feel like they had enough product in them. They felt kind of dry for me, but otherwise it was pretty decent. Now these other ones I have no complaints on. I had the Hope Henley hair mask, and what was this other one? Lychee face mask. So those were good. And then I had this hemp CBD collagen mask, and I believe this one was in the box, subscription box that I get, and that one I liked as well. Then I had this Burt's Bees one. That one I just randomly picked up, and I actually really like this one. This is Renewing. And then I got these as add-ons in Ipsy, and I've had these ones before and I like them, so I had got them again. These ones, it was the first time I was trying these ones, and I actually really like these ones, so that's another good pickup. There were a couple hair products I used up. I used Daily Dose Leave-In Conditioner. I really enjoy spray leave-in conditioners because I feel like sometimes the creams are just a little too thick for my hair. But the spray ones, for whatever reason, just do better in my hair. So I really did enjoy that. And then I had this hair mask from Hairgurt, and this is really good too. Loved how this made my hair feel and smell, so that was a good one. And then I had this Dutch Dirt mask. This really does look like mud, like honestly kind of like dung almost. I don't know if there's any left, but I really don't like the look of it or the smell of it. You see that? Yeah. And it's grainy. It's not bad. I don't know that it was necessarily great for my skin. I think this would be really good on someone who has super oily and textured skin. That's what I see it working best with. Not so much for my skin, but it wasn't bad, just, you know, not my favorite. And then I had this mask here. This is a pomegranate mask. Now, I've gotten this once before, and I left it on too long, and it dried up my skin. It was horrible. So the trick is with this, don't let it dry till it gets all crusty. You know, stick to the recommended 10 minutes and then wash it off, and it works really great. Okay, so I had this Jet Super Hydrating Skincare. This is a K beauty brand, Double Dare, and this doubles, see if I can see where it says, I don't know if it says on here. This doubles as a moisturizer and something else, can't remember. But anyways, I used that up. That's really nice, feels really good. Just sort of, I mean, it really does absorb in a really nice hydrating way, so do recommend that. Okay, so I have some toners here. Okay, so This is Rosewater Balancing Mist Toner that I had got from my friend Brianna in Australia. We had done a mail exchange and I'm still using up some of the products that she sent, and I absolutely loved that. And then I had this Amazonite Face and Body Refreshing Cucumber Mist, and love this, but it did not last long because I used it all the time and it felt really great. It does smell like cucumber, so if you're not a fan of cucumber, don't get it, but otherwise it's really nice. Okay, so then I have this face moisturizer. This was also sent to me from my friend Brianna, and use that up too. You can see, super empty. Super good, super hydrating. Absolutely love that as well. All right, so this, I don't remember the name because obviously it's not English, but this was a sleeping mask, and I got that off of, I can't think of the site's name, but it was a K-Beauty website, and I had got it off of there. I think I showed it in a haul video. Anyways, I used that up. That was really, really, really good. Made my skin feel so wonderful, and if you ever see this again, highly recommend it. It wasn't on the website last I checked, which is a disappointment because this is really good. Okay, so this was a Hydrate Illuminer, whatever, cream from Primera. There wasn't a lot of it. Yeah, water cream, that's what it says. Hydrate and Glow. Use that up as well. That felt really good. Absorbed right into the skin, very hydrating, as it says. Okay, so then there was this exfoliator from Kate Somerville, and this seemed to have some cinnamon in it, and it worked really great, but like because my skin is more on the sensitive side, I could not use a lot of it, and I couldn't leave it on long. I literally just put it on for a couple seconds and washed it off, and it did something, but you know, just be aware if you have sensitive skin, you might not like this. It does seem to have some cinnamon or something in it that really does kind of tingle and burn a little bit, but not like in a bad way. It's just, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So just be aware of that if you have sensitive skin. Alright, so I have the Illuminous Pro Collagen Rose Face Oil, and I clearly used that up. That is really good. I love my face oils. Very much so a necessity, if I can say that right. Okay, I have Z Skin Nighttime Eye Cream, and this I got in the box. And I did enjoy that very much. Didn't burn, didn't do anything that I didn't like. And I think this is a real good cream for people with sensitive skin as well. Okay, I have this Hair Mask Scalp Treatment from Mud Masky, I guess that's how you say it. I absolutely love this. Problem with me with hair mask, I probably use too much and it probably didn't last as long because I felt like I had to use it all the time. But it really did feel really good. It really did help my hair, so I do recommend this guy as well. Alright, this is a body wash from Grams. This is another thing that my friend Brianna sent me, and I did enjoy that. Very much so, because it's empty. Got water in there because I was trying to make sure I didn't waste. Alright, so I got this organic mouth rinse from Essential Oxygen. Now I am an ambassador of them, so I do have a code below if you ever want to try their stuff. I absolutely love this brand. I love this product, but my favorite stuff is their food grade hydrogen peroxide, because you can clean your fruits and vegetables with it. You can take and soak your toothbrush in it overnight and it gets rid of all that nastiness. So I really do love this brand very, very much. Okay, so next thing I have here is dry shampoo. Now this brand does leave a white residue. It doesn't really bother me because you just brush it in and it's fine, but if you put too much in or spray it too close, you're going to have white residue. So just be aware of that if you're going to get this brand. But it's not bad other than that. Okay, so the next product we have here is the Numa. This is a scalp therapy thing. I did enjoy that too. These things are really great if you have a lot of buildup in your roots, and it helps cleanse that up and promotes hair growth and stuff like that. So really did enjoy that product as well. All right, next thing we have here is Murad Hydrating Exfoliating Cleanser. I have to tell you guys that like for a while I didn't use any exfoliators because my skin is very sensitive and tender and it doesn't take much to turn it red. But I have large pores on my nose and in my T-zone, but my skin is dry now because I'm getting older and things just sort of sift. But I found that if I regularly use exfoliators in the T-zone area and I don't have to use a lot of it, it really does help minimize the texture and the pores and makes my skin look a lot better. So I've gotten better about using exfoliators for that reason. I don't use it in areas I don't have as much of a problem, just so that area doesn't get all rough. But this I really did like, really did enjoy, so do recommend that as well. And moving on to another exfoliant thing, this is Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion. Now this is good too, but I think it might have been a little rough for my skin. It definitely had more of the, I want to say peppermint type eucalyptus oils in it. I could be wrong, let me smell. Yeah, it smells minty. So yeah, it was definitely a little bit too harsh for my skin, but like, again, if you have more oily skin, you might enjoy this one better. Okay, so next we have a Luminous Superfood Cleansing Foam, and this I love. Okay, it felt great, but like, I'm gonna be real with you guys, I love things that foam. I'm like a little kid, I just like shh and play with the foam, and that's great. And okay, anyways, other than me playing with the foam and having fun, this cleansed really, really great, felt really smooth and wonderful on my skin and left it feeling great. So this was another win. Okay, next we have hand cream. Love that because, you know, nothing left. And then we have the Dr. Brandt Luminizer Primer. And again, clearly love that. Okay, next we have New Lash. I had got this a while ago, but I think I finally dried it up because now when I try it, nothing comes out. Let's see if we can open it. Yeah, see, there you go. It's just that. But regular use of this will really make your lashes grow longer and thicker and beautiful. So if you need your lashes to grow, highly recommend this product. Okay, next I have the Bare Minerals Longevity Vital Power Infusion. Honestly, I don't even remember using it. I know I used it up. It clearly wasn't bad, but it was forgettable, so it's a good product. I just can't remember any extraordinary benefits compared to my other, so there you go on that one. Alright, so we have two empty face mist things here. We've got the Color Pop Pretty Fresh Hydrolonic Acid Setting Mist, and that is used up. And I love this so much that I already have another one of these, and I probably need to order more because it's really that good and it's very affordable. So if you are looking for that kind of product, get it from there. All right, the last fixer, or this is the Ofra Makeup Fixer. I have gotten several of these and I always use them up because they are really, really good and they do work really well. All right. Now we're moving on to my purges. I don't have as much as I normally do. I did have a few palettes that I got rid of. I don't have them with me. A friend of mine sometimes uses my palettes and she was using some that wasn't necessarily using a lot and didn't work the same way for me as it did her, so I passed it along to her. And the palettes that I gave her, I had 3 Huda Obsession palettes, and I gave her all 3 because they were sitting in my drawer and I have the same colors in other palettes, so I just didn't grab them very much. So I gave those to her because she was using them and she enjoyed them, so there you go. And then I had a Fenty palette I gave her as well because it was full of shimmers, and my hooded eyes normally don't like shimmers, so formulas are either hit or miss with that. Most of the time they don't work out for me, sometimes they do. But that Fenty palette did not work for me. I would put the shimmers on and not even halfway through the day it would crease up and you couldn't see the glorious colors of the shadow. So she used it, worked great for her, let her have it. So those are the palettes. Let's get into the other products that I am tossing out. So I had this, I think it was an eye primer. I wore the thing off, but I tried it more than once because it's supposed to like reduce wrinkles and all this stuff, and it just didn't hold on my hooded eyes, which is why I'm getting rid of it. It just did not work for me. It still creased up, didn't really help my eyeshadow stay, so this is going. Alright, so I have several mascaras that I am tossing out, and main reason, they've dried up. I've had them for a while, they dried up. So the first one is Fit Glow Beauty. And honestly, I didn't use this one much, but I did really like the wand on this one. Do you see it? I did like it, so I feel like I wasted that one. This is why I'm not opening all my mascaras and stuff at once anymore, because I really don't want all my product to dry out and never get to use them. So I'm disappointed I didn't use this one more. Alright, the next one is the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and I know people love this one, but I really feel like this particular mascara is overrated. It's not bad, it's just not as wonderful as I feel like people hype it up to be, but that is what the wand looks like. I like the tip here to be a little bit more tapered to get on the inner parts of the eyelashes a little bit more, but it's not bad. I just feel it's overhyped. And then there was this one. This was Big Ego, I think from Tarte. This one was very similar to that one, and I kind of like this one a little bit better. But again, dried it up, so that's too bad. This one you've seen me use a lot in my videos, and it has dried up as well. This really did make my lashes look really pretty. See that? But again, because it's so big, it's kind of hard to get the inner parts. And then I had the Thrive Liquid Lash Extension. This I love. I'm gonna need another one of these. But again, it was a drying up issue. But that is what the wand looked like on that one, and this really does extend your lashes and make them look so great. I mean, this, like, if you don't have lashes and you're trying to fake it without putting fake lashes on, this is the mascara you want. And it's weird too because it builds like a tube around your lashes. Anyways, the next one is Bad Gal Bang by Benefit. You've seen me use this one a lot too. Love this one. I'm gonna have to repurchase this one because this one is really good. Well, people, now if you're into like green beauty and all that natural stuff, then that's for you. But I particularly didn't care for this one because like it would, like, when it dries out, it tends to like get all grainy and get all over your under eye area, and it just didn't perform as well as I would like it to. Some people would use like a clear gel over it to keep it from breaking and stuff like that, but if you're going to spend like a bunch of money on a mascara, you want it to perform, and I don't feel like this particular one stood up to the other ones as far as performance, so a little disappointed on that one. Alright, so I have an eyeliner and it just dried out. It's ColourPop, so I'm probably going to repurchase that because it's ColourPop. I believe this was Private Society. I don't remember what this was, but they're black eyeliners that have dried up, so trash. Now I have these Fenty eyeliners. I feel like this was a complete waste of money for me because I didn't use them and they've pretty much dried out and gotten kind of chunky, so they don't perform very well anymore, and that is why I'm tossing them out. But the colors themselves weren't bad. They're kind of breaking up now. You can't really see it as well anymore. But they were glittery. Let's see. I still can't really see it. But yeah, people buy them for the glitter aspect of it, and that's exactly what I did. But again, I didn't really use them. I mean, look at that. I'm holding them upside down and it's just staying there. So, a waste of money on my part. And the last product I am getting rid of is this Becca setting powder, and I actually really like this, but it had a 6-month expiration date. I didn't pay attention to it. I was trying to hold on to it, make it last, and then when I started using it again, it didn't perform the same way because it lost all that whole hydrating thing, and now I have to toss it out because it's not performing the way it was intended. Which I'm disappointed because I did really like it. Anyways, that is it of my empties and purges, and I really do hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. Hopefully I helped you with your future purchases. But that is it. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you like more content like this, please don't forget to subscribe. Otherwise, I hope to see you in my next video.